At home with a lifetime of stories and songs, people we've met and the places we've gone. Along the way found where and how we belong. At home with a lifetime of stories and songs. Welcome to more Songs and Stories from Home, podcasts that give voice to songs with stories and stories with songs written and being written over the course of a lifetime, often illuminating the journey we all make, together and alone, finding our way home. One Love and Two Lives, Part 7. We end this celebration of my parents' life and love once again by the river. Downstream, at a park we often frequented as a family when we first moved to Spokane some 70 years earlier. There was a suspension bridge there then, as there is now, leading to the other side of the river. I remember being terrified at 5 crossing that bridge. I look at that bridge now and think of my parents on the other side of the river, part of a bigger story, part of a timeless song. At that moment, after spending 2 memorable days honoring my folks in songs and stories, I can almost hear them saying, "Hey, that's enough. It's time to go home." Before leaving, I sing a song about the circle of life, the circle of love, and then a thank you and a song for Pat. We finish these special days filled with a sense of wonder and gratitude. We leave understanding even better the significance of rituals, traditional and created. The importance of stepping out of the day-to-day to appreciate our connections to all that has gone before and to all that awaits. It was only a few weeks before leaving for Spokane that I realized that in some significant ways the visit and the timing of it was as much for me as it was for my parents. And I was able to take time and see both of them, both my parents, in the entirety of their lives, individually and together, and to see in a little different light, and in some ways a softer light, to see better and in some ways completely for the first time, to appreciate the impact of who they were and what they'd done, who they were and what they'd done, and who I'd become. And in that light to complete or come closer to completing a personal rite of passage, to accepting and embracing all of who I am and have done and become, hopefully to be able to do it with gratitude and grace. And so, like a lot of things, when we can see something, if only in our imagination or in our hearts, we can believe it. And when we can believe it, we can, with intention, become it, be it. So in some form, see it, believe it, be it. So preparing to say this final goodbye to my parents, I could say hello to an even greater understanding of them and myself, and to love them more, be more at home with myself, with the world, all good things. We came today to say goodbye, to sing, to dance, to love, to cry. Remember Ruth and Roy, their lives one more time. Now the last song sung, last story told, the last candle lit, now burning low. We gently place the final rose. It's time to go home. No more to sing, no more to say, to send these spirits on their way. In our hearts they have found a place, always. The last song sung, last story told, last candle lit, now burning low. They gently place the final rose. It's time to go home. When we go from this riverbank, after taking time and giving thanks, we see the difference love can make. Always the last song sung, last story told, last candle lit, now burning low. We gently place the final rose. It's time to go home. Before leaving, Pat and I took a moment on the banks of the river, and we remembered all of those who we love, who we loved, and who we are now part of the river of life, part of the circle of love and the circle of life. We went down to the water. There we formed a circle, something that we had done before. Where those who've now departed somehow became a part of the circle we created on the shore. Circle of love, circle of life, family and friends, ties that bind, feelings of home forever abide. Circle of love, circle of life. Through many different seasons, different moments, different reasons, come together by the water, gather round. There are spirits, embraces, dreams, memories, and faces, and feelings we belong there, they abound. Circle of love, circle of life, family and friends, ties of bright, feelings of home forever abide. Circle of love, circle of life. Sometime long after we're gone, when others form this circle, sing their songs, I believe we'll be there, singing along, part of a circle that goes on and on and on and on. Circle of love, circle of life, family and friends, ties that bind, feelings of home forever abide. Circle of love, circle of life, circle of love, circle of life, family and friends, and ties that bind, feelings of home forever abide. Circle of love, circle of life, circle of love, circle of life. It was also important at that moment, at that place by the river, to say a few words to Pat who had been such an important part of not only these last few days, but so much more. So we sat at a picnic table not far from the river, and I read from a letter that I'd written to her. Dear Pat, my feeling has long been that life is both a journey and a destination, or more accurately, journeys and destinations that are often going on simultaneously. And I believe that we are witnesses to some, participants in others, leaders in a few. I also believe that when one journey ends, another begins. In the case of my folks, the one journey for me with them of 75 years truly ended now, here, while another began, one that will give way to yet another. When I'm standing on the other side of the river, part of a bigger story, part of a timeless song, getting ready to come to Spokane for these days, I reread some of Tolkien's creation story that incorporates what he calls the metaphorical and symbolic truths of humanity's relationship with music and the inherent musicality of creation. Creation was something that Tolkien called Anu Lindale, or Eru Iluvatar, also known as He That Is Alone. And Eru Iluvatar creates Ainur, godlike and angelic beings. And he has them sing a theme. And Melkor, the rebel, sings something that creates dissonance of those two. And then through Melkor's brother Manwë, Iluvatar introduces another theme. And Melkor once again adds dissonance. A third theme is introduced, to which Melkor cannot add notes that create dissonance. A place of harmony, which becomes the basis of the vision of Iluvatar, or creation. Amazing. Another thought that I will add is that I've come to believe, preparing for these days, that the stories we share and the songs we sing, they're somehow connected to and borrow from the bigger story and the timeless song. And that when we become part of the bigger story and timeless song, that certain notes or part of our story and song become part of that bigger and timeless one. All of which leads me to this. Thank you for all that you have meant and been and done, for all that you continue to mean and be and do. So much that have made this journey to this spot with you better and more, to arrive at this place with you, to begin the next journey, the next story, the next song, to reach this place of completion and to say, let us begin. As a kid, life always led me onward, out the door, down the block, and up the street. I didn't know where I was going, simply following my feet. In time I'd turn and I'd head homeward, somewhere where I could be renewed. And the roads that took me out and the roads that took me in, oh, they were all leading me to you. Something in life still makes me wonder what is waiting over the next hill. When at the same time as I wander, something beckons me homeward still. Some light inside that I must follow, wherever it is going to. Whether going onward or going homeward bound, the light is leading me to you. That light is leading me to you. Thank you for watching or listening to more songs and stories from home. Come back next time for the podcast Back to the Bing, knowing you're welcome here at home with a lifetime of stories and songs.